Welcome back, guys. Jimmy Shaka here again, and today we are going to discuss how Linux files have three types of timestamps, and how to modify those, and also how to check and how to check them and verify what they are, and modify them if you want to. To get started, let's see what we have here. All right, let me go ahead and ping the DNS server, Google DNS at 8.8.8.8. Okay, go ahead, discontinue that. Okay, let me go ahead and redirect this ping test to a text file. Okay, I'm creating a text file and I'm naming it abc.txt, and I'm going to redirect the ping test that we are going to run to that created file. Okay, enter. Let's give it a second and let's stop it. Control C to stop, and we can go ahead and view what's inside that file abc.txt. And the way we view this is we run the command cat abc and then enter. There it is. We successfully caught the ping test output into the abc file. Okay, abc.txt file. Now let's verify the three timestamps that I was talking about. So we have the way we do that. You can try ls and then abc like that. It's going to show you one timestamp here, but to see all three timestamps, you want to run stat abc. So stat and then your file name, okay, and then enter. As you can see here, we have the access time, the modification time, and then the change time. Okay, so we have three types of times for every file in Linux. Okay, we have the atime, and then we have the mtime, and then the ctime. So the atime is your access time, the time when you a program read this file. Okay, that's the atime. So in this case, it's the program ran this file at today at 21:47. So that's the access time, the time of reading of this file. And then there's the mtime, M as in Mike. M stands here for modification, and this is the modification time. Okay, that's the time when say a text editor or the contents of this file were changed. Okay, the third one, the change time, C as in change, is the time when the metadata for this file were modified. Okay, so we're going to have three time stamps for every file in Linux. Okay, the atime, mtime, and then the ctime. Okay, all right, so how do we, let's say we wanted to modify the access time of this file without changing the modification time or the change time. We just want to change the access time. So the way we could do that, we could run the command touch, and what we want to run here as an option is A for the access time, and then our file name here, abc. Okay, that, but running the command touch, in essence, it's trying to read, I guess, or change the metadata of this file, but it's only going to affect the access time. The modification time will not be changed. Okay, so let's verify. Okay, as you can see, and let me print the date, the time, and as you can see here at 9:51, so 1 second ago, or 1 minute ago, at 21:50, we touched this file and we modified the access time, but the modified time was not changed, okay, because we did not add any content at all to this abc.txt file. Okay, we only modified the access time because of this extension here, the touch minus a option. Okay, let's go ahead and modify or change the modification time this time. Okay, the way we do that is pretty much the same way we did earlier, but instead of A for access, we do M for modification or modify. So if we run this command, this time right here, 21:47 minutes and 13 seconds, is going to be changed to the current time, which is, before we run that, actually, let me go ahead and display the date that we have right now. So right now, the date and the time we have right now. Right now we have, so of course, April 8th, 9:52, 35 seconds. So let's go ahead and run the touch command, and then this time we're going to modify the modification time, which is that extension right there, minus M. Enter, and we check again. As you can see, we have 21:53 seconds, and you can confirm as we speak. We have in central daytime, it's 21:53, which is equivalent to what we have right here. And you can see that our access time was never modified. Okay, was never changed. It was not affected by this command we ran here, because we specified and said we just only want to change the modification time. Okay, cool. Now notice that every time we changed the modification time and the access time, our change time, ctime, has also been updating every time we changed those. That is because ctime here is for the metadata, and every time we modify the access time, that goes into the metadata and updates your metadata related to the atime or mtime. So that's why you see here that the change time has been updating all along every time we updated one of these. Okay, so there is also a way to set your file to a specific date. Okay, let's say we want to set touch, and this, in this case, M for modify. Let's say we want to set the modification time of the ABC file let's say we want to set it to 1997 or 1998, October the 25th at 21:15 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay, so we are modifying, we are changing the modification time. So we are going to essentially say that this file was last modified in 1998. 1998, October the 25th at 21:15 hour, and 16 seconds. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do enter. Let's verify that, stat, and then our file, enter. Check this out. The modification time has been set to 1998, but the access time is still set to what we had earlier. All right, that's pretty cool, right? That's how you can manipulate and you can manipulate your access time of the file or your modification time of the file, and as you wish. Okay. Pretty interesting. You can do the same for, instead of the modification time, we can do the same for the access time. This time let's set it to year 2000, for example. So we are saying that this file was last accessed or read or accessed in year 2000, October 25th. Okay, enter, and we can check the time here again. As you can see, the access time has been set to year 2000. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. And the modification time 1998. That's pretty great, right? You can do the same and actually do you can change both the modification time and the access time at the same time. And let's say we accessed this in 1995, right? April 25th, 21:15 hour and 16 seconds, or 10 seconds, right? So as you notice here, we did the M for modification and then A for the access time. So we are going to modify both access time and modification time to this time, 1995, April 25th. Okay, enter, and then we're going to verify the 3 timestamps. Look what we got, guys. So the access time is being set to 1995. Modification time has been set to 1995, April 25th at 21:15 and 10 seconds. So pretty much the same for both your modification time and your access time, right? Pretty cool, right? So of course, if you want to change your change time, what you could do is you may want to set your date, your system date, the time you have up here. You notice here, up here in this corner, notice this right here, up here, we are April 8th. So you could change that to whatever date you want, and then change your file, and then your change time here is going to reflect whatever time your computer is running. In that case, let's say you want to set this to October 20 or 1965. Oops. Let's say you want to set it to year 1995. You could do that. Once you do that, your system time, your computer time is going to be updated to that. And then once you change your file, your ctime is going to reflect the new current time on the computer, which is your new time you just set your computer to, or your old time, right? Once you modify your file, then you can modify your access and then your modify times to whatever time you want. After you finish doing that, you can reset your date of your computer back to the current time, right? So that's one of the ways you can change the ctime. Okay, pretty cool, right? Okay, so let's say we have a file, right? We have file ABC here, and then we have file A down here. Let's say we want to set one file to have the timestamps of another file, right? Let's verify here these 2 files first. Let's check this out. A.html Okay, and then that, let's check the timestamps of these two files. I have file A, and then I have file ABC. Okay, this file A has these three timestamps. It was last accessed to April 8, 2137. Okay, and notice that file ABC has these three times. Okay, it was modified manually to say 1995, 1995, year to 2022. Okay, let's say we want to set these times here to that, right, or vice versa. Let's say we want file A to have the timestamps of file ABC, right? Okay, so the way you do that is you're gonna run your command, say attach A, file A, and then your extension R, and then ABC, your new file. So we are changing file A timestamps to that of ABC file. So go ahead and do enter. Now let's display the timestamps of those two files again. Okay, so we have we have ABC, and then we have A. Notice, guys, so file A before, look at that, it's taken the times of ABC just like we wanted. So the access time has been set or modified to 95. The modified time has been set or modified to 95 as well, just like here, up here. And obviously, as you might have seen already, here, this is how you display today's date and time. Run the command date, date. It's going to show you your current date. You can also do cal for calendar, and it's going to show you your current month, or month of April, and Friday 8. Okay, you can also do cal -3. It's going to show you your current month, and the one month, the upcoming month, May, and then the previous month, March. So you can have a perspective of both months. All right, one forward, one back. The 3 months. Pretty cool, right? You can also display whatever month you want. Say month 6 of the year 2022. Okay, June, just like that. You have it, or whatever. Month 8 of 2026. August 2026. This is the month. That's what it's going to look like, right? In the year 2026, August of that year. That's the calendar. Okay. Pretty interesting. Obviously, you can do all 12 months. 2022. So cal and then year. You can have all 12 months. Okay, January through December, which is pretty cool, right? All right. The next thing I want to show you is how to sort your contents. Say what we have here in this directory. Let's say you wanted to display your contents of a directory sorted out by the modification time or the access time or vice versa, right? How do you do that? As you can see here, that's not the case, right? Some files were modified on April 25th, 1995, and then you have today, this year's February 24th, and then you have March, and then February again. Is kind of mixed up, right? We want to sort this out this based on either the modification time or access time of etc. etc. How do you do that? The command for that is, so we're going to do ls command space -l, and then t here is going to sort your files based on the modified time, the mtime. So the most recent time, the most recent file to be modified is coming. Is going to go to the top, and then the next and the next. So April, March, February, all the way down to the 1995. Obviously, these were not created. I mean, these were not modified on April 25th, 1995. It's because that's what we just finished doing. We just finished setting those modification time to 1995. But that's how you sort your contents of a directory based on the modification time. So this is the syntax: ls -l for the long format, and t, and then your directory. Okay. If you want to do the access time, you want to sort your content based on the access time. You want to run the option or the extension here, or option u. Okay, enter. As you can see, we have now sorted our contents of this the content of this directory based on the last time of access. Okay, this was most recently accessed, and then that, and then that, and then that, all the way down to the 1995 again. Okay, it's pretty cool, right? And of course, you can reverse the search. The sorting to reverse order. Reverse. Okay. All this coming up first. Okay, starting with the 1995 April, and then down to the most recent, which was today, being the file that was most recently accessed, right? LTU for the access time. So we're sorting by the last file to be accessed. Pretty nice, right? I think that's pretty much it, guys, and appreciate you checking this one out. And that's how you those are the 3 timestamps that you're going to have for any Linux file. Again, as to review what we have here is there's atime, and then there is the mtime, and then there's DC or change time. Okay, and pretty much every file in Linux is going to have all 3. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.